Good afternoon, Wheeler families, and welcome to Pod Swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island for this afternoon's Rhode Island Interscholastic meet between your Wheeler Warriors and Middletown High School and Rogers. I am your host, Jeremy Abreu. I'll be bringing you through all of the events today in this Interscholastic League meet. Typically, Wheeler's meets have been on Friday afternoon, early evening. This weekend, we're moving it to Saturday, so hoping to have a good audience here. See some fast swimming here this afternoon for your Warriors. As we typically do, I would ask if you are out there on the live stream, if you could give me a sound and video check just to make sure everything is coming through clear as you see your Wheeler Warriors in the pool right now going through their warm-ups led by Coach Jim and Coach Kristen here at Pods. Could be a little delayed to the meet this afternoon, so typically the officials arrive approximately 30 minutes prior to the start of the meet, and at 1:18 right now, we still do not have any officials. So I know Coach Kristen and Jim, along with Susan from Pods, are working on that right now to see where the officials are and if we are going to have officials, which is kind of important in this Interscholastic League meet today. So we may be a little bit late on the action here at 1:30. So again, you're taking a live look at the Pods pool in East Providence where your Warriors are going through their warm-ups led by Coach DiFilippo. See, we have 5 people on so far. Once again, if I could get a sound and video check, that would be spectacular. For anyone who's out there, just jump into that live chat. Let me know that you can hear me okay and that the video is coming through loud and clear. Well, no, the audio would be loud and clear. Right? The video, we just want it clear. We don't want it loud. I do have some announcements that I would like to get through for Wheeler, but we're going to wait till we get some more people on the live stream. We only have 5 people right now, so typically Wheeler has been representing very well on these live streams here, typically 30 to 40 viewers for all of our meets. So we sincerely appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here in a very unusual year that was created by COVID. So very fortunate to be able to have a facility like Pods here in East Providence, who has followed all of the COVID safety protocols to allow your swimmers to be able to come in. Pods is home to quite a few different organizations. So from a high school perspective, Mount Hope and your Wheeler Warriors use Pods as their home pool. From a club swimming perspective, Gator Swim Club, this is one of the main practice facilities. There have been also, due to a lot of pools being shut down over the course of the past few months, Crimson from South County has also used Pods, and there have been other organizations as well. So Pods has been open around 100 hours a week for pretty much the past year. So Susan Pascal and her staff have done a great job of keeping this facility extremely clean, making sure, once again, all the safety protocols are followed as you watch your Warriors right now continue to go through their warm-ups on the blocks here in preparation for the meet this afternoon with Middletown and Rogers. So I did get some confirmation out there. We have good audio, we have good video, we're ready to rock. KJ Block checking in. Sounds and looks great. Thanks, KJ. I do actually have one of my oldest and dearest friends checking in on the live stream, Brian Tamel from Lincoln, Rhode Island. So he tells me he's able to hear me loud and clear and everything is good. He's ready for an afternoon of fast-paced swim action. think this is going to be Brian's first taste of watching some competitive high school swimming. So welcome, Brian. Thanks for taking the time. Once again, folks, you'll see that your Warriors are continuing to go through their warm-ups here. And the officials continue to be MIA. So we are at 1:22, 8 minutes away from the scheduled start time of the meet, and we don't have any officials. So I know Coach Murphy and Susan are working pretty hard behind the scenes here to try and figure out how we're going to get some officials here this afternoon for your action here today. It's been a really interesting season so far for your Wheeler Warriors, right? So the whole Rhode Island Interscholastic League, not just with swimming, but all winter sports, has had to adapt to a completely new normal as far as competition has been concerned. I know the status of the end of the year state championships are up in the air right now. The Rhode Island Interscholastic League has yet to release any guidelines, or really if there are going to be championships at all. I know for the state of Massachusetts, the MIAA has decided to cancel all of their end-of-year conference championship sectionals and states, which is unfortunate, but given the circumstances, certainly understandable. And at least all of the swimmers have been given an opportunity to compete in some way, shape, or form this year, although in a very modified manner. Nancy Murphy checking in. Go Camille. Nancy, thanks for taking the time to join us. We have a fashionably late arriving crowd here today. Typically 1:24. We're usually up to 20 people by now. I feel like I'm in Los Angeles watching a Dodger game. If you've ever watched a Los Angeles Dodger or even a Laker game for that matter on TV, typically the first half you see the stands practically empty. Everybody shows up fashionably late. So once again, we're live at Pods here this afternoon in East Providence, Rhode Island for a Rhode Island Interscholastic League swim meet between your Wheeler Warriors and Middletown and Rogers here. So we are 6 minutes away from the scheduled start time. However, we're still waiting on officials. We do not have any officials so far here. I'm not sure what is going to happen if we don't have officials. Sorry, folks, just trying to get a little bit of an update here. So I do have some notes for today's meet that I'd like to run over. From a Wheeler perspective, I'll certainly cover this probably during the 500 where there's a lot of time. So some notes for today. So Charlie Rigona celebrated his 17th birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to Charlie. Mateo Smith is celebrating his 16th birthday today. So a very happy birthday to Mateo as well, who also swims for the Gator Swim Club here, partially based out of Pod. So happy birthday to Charlie and Mateo. So missing in action today are going to be seniors Ren Hager, who is out with a concussion, and Nathan Heronian. So the Wheeler community misses them and wish them a speedy recoveries and look forward to having them back for our final dual meet, which will be held on President's Day, Monday, February 15th at 11:30 a.m. This will be our senior meet as the senior swimming Warriors face off for the final time in our dual meet season. So also missing today is going to be freshman Ethan Yao. So Ethan is competing in the virtual Model United Nations Conference hosted by the University of Toronto. So a great accomplishment to Ethan, and the Wheeler community would like to wish Ethan and all of the Wheeler School students attending best of luck. So Coach Murphy and Coach Filippo are proud of the many ways in which our swimmers engage in and contribute to the Wheeler community. So in other Wheeler news, Wheeler girls were victorious over Smithfield in week 1 of meets with a score of 60-31. Coaches would like to thank Smithfield for a great virtual matchup and the organization of Smithfield coach Jen Bebo. So Wheeler Warriors girls team wishes the Smithfield Sentinels girls team the best of luck in the remaining meets of the season. We are still awaiting scores from meets 1 and 2 this year. So as soon as we have those scores tabulated, we will be sure to announce them out there. And as always, Coach Murphy and Coach Filippo would like to thank the swim families, fans, and especially the alumni who tune in every week for their support. The Wheeler swimmers are working hard and could not do it without your support. So helping us out on deck today, we'll have Miss Henneman, who is the head of the upper school. She'll be helping us from a timing perspective. Cynthia Ragona, who is Charlie's mom, and Senior Ren Hager. So they will be all helping us with some of the deck duties, including the scorer's table and the timing, as you continue to watch your Wheeler Warriors warm up here this afternoon from Pods in East Providence. So it's been a very interesting couple days here at Pods. So yesterday we had the Seekonk High School and Mount Hope swim meets at Pods. There was a lot of confusion, it seems, throughout the day with the officials in terms of what was going on, and now we don't have officials here today. So for those of you just joining in here at 1:28 and probably expecting to see swimming action in 2 minutes, I think we may be running a little bit late because we don't have any officials. Are they coming? Are they? Okay. So we're in a holding pattern here. Just talked to Coach Murphy. We are waiting for them to get here. Typically, the officials will arrive about 30 minutes prior to meet. The Warriors have just about completed their warm-up. They're chomping at the bit, ready to go here. But we really can't do anything without the officials. So with that being said, I'm going to run through your order of events today here at Pod. So the first event will be the girls 200 medley relay. There will be 2 entries. First team will consist of Camille Haynen, Abby Butlin, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mongavin. The second team will consist of Lila Rizvi, Anna Block, Isa Castaño, and Tara Lakamwasam. In the boys 200 medley relay, it will be Mateo Smith, Thomas Lynch, Harry Feng, and Charlie Ragona. Second entry will be Umair Khan, Vijay Shah, Anand Shah, and Sam Curtis. In the girls 200 free, it will be Megan Mongavin, Anna Block, and Lila Rizvi. In the boys 200 free, Harry Feng and Sam Curtis. In the girls 200 IM, it will be Samantha Flum and Amelia Lynch. Boys 200 IM will be Charlie Ragona and Thomas Lynch. The girls 50 free will have a full pool, basically. Camille Haynen, Tara Lakamwasam, Isabel Mitchell, Ella Harris, and Jules Powell. In the boys 50 free, we'll have Anand Shah, Vijay Shah, and Adil Khan. Following the 50 free, we'll have about a 5 to 10 minute break for the swimmers. We'll pick it up with the girls 100 fly with Megan Mongavin and Isa Castaño. In the boys 100 fly will be Harry Feng and Anand Shah. Girls 100 free will be Abby Butlin, Amelia Lynch, and Jules Powell. The boys 100 free will feature Sam Curtis and Vijay Shah. The girls 500 free, 1 swimmer from each of the boys and girls today in the 500. On the girls side, it will be Samantha Flum. On the boys side, it will be Mateo Smith. We'll move then into the girls 200 free relay. There will be 2 teams from the girls side. First team will be Abby Butlin, Camille Haynen, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mongavin. Second team will be Amelia Lynch, Jules Powell, Isa Castaño, and Tara Lakamwasam. Boys 200 free relay will feature Harry Feng, Thomas Lynch, Charlie Ragona, Mateo Smith. We'll move then into the girls 100 back, which will feature Camille Haynen and Lila Rizvi. Boys 100 back will feature Charlie Ragona. Girls 100 breast will have Abby Butlin, Anna Block, Isabel Mitchell, and Ella Harris. Boys 100 breast will feature Mateo Smith, Thomas Lynch, and Umair Khan. And we'll close out the action today with the 400 free relay. On the girls side will be Tara Lakamwasam, Lila Rizvi, Isa Castaño, and Amelia Lynch. And on the boys side will be Sam Curtis, Vijay Shah, Umair Khan, and Anand Shah. So I don't expect you all to remember all that, but just for a point of reference here, we'll certainly keep you updated on the events and who's swimming where once we get the ball rolling here. But once again, we're in a little bit of a holding pattern here. We do not have I see KJ Block talking about some live interviews with the swimmers during the, that's actually, KJ, not a bad idea here. So we'll see. We'll see if we might be able to make that happen. I would like to have been prepared for that, though, with some questions ahead of time. I don't know if shooting from the hip on one of these interviews would be my forte here, but not a bad idea. Again, we're in a holding pattern. The swimmers are ready to go here. Okay, I'm just trying to listen in to Coach Murphy here as she is addressing the swimmers. So for those of you just joining, good afternoon and welcome to Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island for this afternoon's Rhode Island Interscholastic League matchup between your Wheeler Warriors and Middletown High School and Rogers High School. So for those of you expecting to already see some swimming action right now, we're in a little bit of a holding pattern as we do not have any officials. I know I've said it a million times here, but I'm sure you're tuning in looking for some swimming action, and we don't have it right now. So we're waiting to see what is going to happen here. The kids are ready. They're wanting to get going here. Sorry for the pauses here. I'm just trying to listen in to Coach Murphy. So the boys on the far side of the pool, Coach Filippo is over at the scorer's table, and over on the near side here, you'll see Coach Murphy addressing the girls swimmers. Once again, as we are in a holding pattern here, I'm about to send some smoke signals out in an SOS to any officials who are licensed in Rhode Island to come out and help us here. So we do have a parent of one of the Seekonk High swimmers who is a official here. Ken Cartwright is over on the far side. He may be pressed into duty here this afternoon on an emergency basis, as we're up to 17 people on the stream. So once again, thank you for taking the time to join us here today. Typically, by this time, we would be well into the first event. However, we are in a little bit of a official delay. Is Ken gonna officiate? Okay, all right. So just talk to Coach Murphy. Ken Cartwright, who is a USA club swimming official, is going to step up here and help us this afternoon from an officiating perspective. So we're going to have some action very soon. This is going to be the girls 200 medley relay. Team 1 will be Camille Haynen, Abby Butlin, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mongavin. Team 2 will be Lila Rizvi, Anna Block, Isa Quesano, and senior captain Tara Lakamwasam.
You don't have an extra copy of that.
I don't. You want to make a copy in the office?
Yeah, I had to give it to him. I don't know why he did it. I knew I should have made an extra copy. Because I'm not ready to go here. Okay?
You know what? Grab his copy and tell him you need to make a copy, Jim.
Well,
because I kind of need this too, especially if they're going to start. All right, folks. So again, sorry for the confusion and the craziness here right now. Sandra Smith in the house. Mateo's mom. Mateo celebrating his 16th birthday today. Big happy birthday to Mateo. Happy birthday, belated birthday to Charlie Ragona from yesterday. Mateo with his birthday on Super Bowl Sunday, or on the weekend of Super Bowl Sunday, I should say. So Mateo primed for a good afternoon of swimming here today. So once we get going, folks, this will be nice and smooth like it typically is. However, the start has been a little rough without any officials. Once again, we do have Ken Cartwright, who is a USA swimming official. He will be filling in today, so we'll only have one official. we're going to call this official gate 2021 here. But I think we're getting ready for action. So the girls 200 medley relay will be your first event. As you can see, the swimmers are lined up on the near side of the pool. It will be Camille Haynen in lane 4 and Lila Rizvi leading it off in lane 2. Although I believe that is Tara Lakamwasam who is lined up first. So could be some more confusion here, but we'll get through it. As we're up to 17 here on the live stream. So certainly appreciate everybody taking their time to join us. We're going to have some swimming action for you very shortly. Coach Murphy is talking to Ken Cartwright on the far side of the pool. The girls are lined up for their 200 medley relay here. The boys just relaxing on the far side of the pool. And while we are waiting for the action, given that it is Super Bowl Sunday, folks, who you got? I would love to hear you. Jump into the live chat. I'm assuming, just like me, most of you, with the Tom Brady and Gronk connection, are rooting for Tampa Bay. I'm definitely rooting for Tampa Bay tomorrow. I'd love to see Tom get another ring. Certainly did not love the way the Patriots handled the departure of Tom, which was always a very interesting case study. In the 15 to 20 years with the Patriots, Tom was literally either the best or one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. And year after year, he was paid like a 20th ranked quarterback. Never complained, always went out, got the job done. And I don't know about you, but to me, watching him in a Tampa Bay uniform is very bizarre. So who you got? I got Tampa Bay this weekend. Seems to be some weather issues, both here in New England tomorrow and down at the Super Bowl in Tampa. It's going to be a little bit of a wet track for the Buccaneers and the Chiefs tomorrow. Up here, we're scheduled to get, I don't know, maybe, I say we're scheduled to get 6 to 8 inches of snow, but I've also always said that being a meteorologist is the best job in the world to have, because the last storm, we were pumped up to get 12 to 14 inches, and I believe most of our viewing area, except for northwestern Rhode Island, got, 3 to 4 inches. So they can be wrong and still do a good job. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with the storm. I think we're getting ready to go here. We have Andrew Tamil checking in on the live stream. Welcome, Andrew. It looks like we're ready to get started. So you're inquiring about the start time. Here we go, folks. So this first race will be the girls 200 medley relay. Coach. That's not Lila, right? That's
Lila's not.
That's Tara. Yep.
Yeah.
And who's the 4th swimmer?
Jules Powell.
Okay, perfect.
And we got one more change I can make later.
Okay. All right. So first 2 swimmers in the pool. In lane 2 will be senior Tara Lakamwasam, and in lane 4 will be Camille Haynen. We are ready to go, folks. A little late. This is the girls 200 medley relay. And we are off here at Pod Swimming, only 10 minutes late, so all things considered, not bad here this afternoon as you are watching the girls 200 medley relay. You have Camille Haynen in lane 4, who's out to an early lead on Tara Lakamwasam in lane 2. Haynen will transition over to Abby Butlin in lane 4, while Lakamwasam will hand it over to Anna Block in lane 2. So it is Haynen at the wall first, transitioning over to Abby Butlin, who is in the water, as well as Anna Block. Both of these young ladies will be doing the breaststroke here in the girls 200 medley relay. Lane 4, paced by a strong opening by Camille Haynen, is out to an early lead here Abby Butlin is now in the water doing the breaststroke in lane 4. Anna Block is in lane 2. So for your viewing orientation, lane 1 is at the top of the screen. Lane 6 is closest to the camera. Butlin will hand it off in lane 4 to Samantha Flum. Good transition. Flum is in the water. Block will hand it off to Isa Quesano in lane 2 for the butterfly portion of the event here. So the team in lane 4 out to an early 4 to 5 second lead here in this girls 200 medley relay. As you watch Samantha Flum about to hand it off to Megan Mongovin here doing the freestyle. Megan's in the water. Quesano will hand it off to Jules Powell in lane 2. So Mongovin with a strong showing in the freestyle, and it will be your team of Camille Haynen, Abby Butlin, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mongovin in lane 4, taking the opening event, the girls 200 meter relay. Team of Lacam Wassam, Block, Quesano, and Powell coming in second place. So great opening event here from Pods, and now we'll transition over to the boys 200 medley relay. There will be 2 teams on the boys' side as well. Team 1 in lane 4 will feature Mateo Smith, Thomas Lynch, Harry Fang, and Charlie Ragona. Team 2 will feature Umar Khan, Vijay Shah, Anand Shah, and Sam Curtis. So this will be the boys 200 medley relay. Boys have made their way over to the starting blocks here. Birthday boy Mateo Smith will be first in the water for the team in lane 4, and Umar Khan will be the first in the water in lane 2. Looks like Umair here forgot to take his mask off. All right, we're underway here. This is the boys 200 medley relay. Mateo Smith, one of the standouts here on this Wheeler team, out to an early, quick lead in the backstroke here. He's in lane 4. He'll transition over to Thomas Lynch. So let's take a look at this transition here. Little close there. So we had yesterday in the Seekonk and Mount Hope meet a couple DQs on the relays where the swimmer who was taking off left early before the incoming swimmers touched the wall. So the rule is your feet have to maintain contact with the starting block until the incoming swimmer's hand touches the wall. So that one was a little close. We're short and official today, so no harm, no foul. As you see Lynch coming in on the breaststroke, he's going to hand it off to Harry Fang for the butterfly. Fang is in the water here as this relay team of Mateo Smith, Tom Lynch, Harry Fang, and Charlie Ragona continues to impress week after week here with fast times. So Fang will hand it off to Charlie Ragona. Charlie's birthday was yesterday. So a happy belated birthday to Charlie here as he motors along here, swimming the anchor freestyle leg here of the 200 medley relay. And it will be your team of Mateo Smith, Thomas Lynch, Harry Fang, and Charlie Ragona. They'll take first place as you watch Anand Shah transitioning over to Sam Curtis here. So Curtis in the water in lane 2. He will close out the boys 200 medley relay here, swimming the freestyle. So Sam will finish up here That will put a bow on our medley relays to start off the action here this afternoon. We will transition over to the 200 free. On the girls' side, it will be Megan Mongovin, Anna Block, and Lila Rizvi. I even talked to Megan before the meet. Folks, I continue to have a problem with Megan's last name. So,
No Lila.
okay, so we don't have Lila. So we have Megan in lane 4, Anna Block in lane 2. Lila Rizvi is a scratch on this one. So Megan in lane 4, Anna in lane 2. To avoid further embarrassment of myself, I am not going to use Megan's last name because I have some sort of a mental block and I cannot get it right. Talked to Megan before the meet, very nice young lady. She didn't seem to be too concerned that I had not gotten her pronunciation correct, but it certainly bothers me. So you'll see Megan in lane 4, off to a really quick start. Anna Block here in lane 2, also doing very well here as she makes her turn after her first 50. Megan flying through the water here in lane 4 in the girls 200 free. So Megan, one of the standout female swimmers on this Wheeler Warrior team. She's going to hit the wall and get ready to finish her final 50. As the Wheeler teammates are cheering on both Megan and Anna in lane 2. Both swimmers doing a great job here. Going to bring the action to lane 2 with Anna Block. She's coming in. She's got another 50 to go. And we'll transition over to Megan in lane 4. So my little chat with Coach Murphy distracted me a little bit from the swimming. This is Megan's final 50 here, so I was a 50 ahead. Mongovin in lane 4, Block in lane 2 here in the girls 200 freestyle. As you watch Megan coming down the stretch here, she'll finish strong and she will be a winner here in the girls 200 free. So Megan Mongovin in lane 4 as you watch Anna Block. She's going to finish up her final 50 with some cheering and encouragement from her teammates here. Once again, always great sportsmanship, camaraderie exhibited by these Wheeler Warrior swimmers as they are always pulling for their teammates here. So Anna has another 25 to go, then she'll be finished up here. In her 200 free. So Anna's going to finish up. She's going to get a little bit of a spotlight here, a little close-up action here in lane 2. And great job to Anna Block in the girls 200 freestyle. So that will take us over to the boys 200 free. There will be 2 swimmers, Harry Feng in lane 4, Sam Curtis in lane 2. So once again, Feng in lane 4, Curtis in lane 2. This will be the boys 200 freestyle. I expect Harry Feng in lane 2 to get out to a very quick, fast start here. Harry, one of the standout swimmers on the Wheeler team. So Harry in lane 4, Curtis in lane 2, and Feng is out to a quick and early lead here in this boys 200 free. I'm sure Harry has qualified for many events already in states, but a lot of these Wheeler swimmers approaching their second to last dual meet of the year are pushing today to get some states cut times just in case there is a state championship season at the end of the year here. So Feng in 4, Sam Curtis in lane 2. It is Harry Feng right now leading the way and pacing the field here in this boys 200 free action. We're up to 23 viewers here, so once again, welcome to Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island for today's Rhode Island Interscholastic League matchup between your Wheeler Warriors versus Rogers and Middletown High School. Once again, these meets are all being done in a virtual format, so the Wheeler team will swim against themselves in an intra-squad type meet. Times will be recorded, compared against the other two schools, and then standings and will be released. So you see Feng coming in here in lane 4. He's going to make the turn for his final 50. Sam Curtis in lane 2 will also come in and make the turn for his final 50 as well. Once again, we appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here this afternoon. And Harry Feng will finish up here. He will be your winner of the boys 200 free in lane 4. So Harry Feng, your winner. We're going to move over to Sam Curtis here. Sam's in lane 2. Get a little ISO shot on Sam here while he finishes up, as you see his Wheeler teammates cheering him on. Sam, a tall young man, nice smooth freestyle stroke, as you can see. Sam's made it to the flags here. He'll finish up. Great job by Sam Curtis, but your winner here in the boys 200 free will be Harry Feng out of lane 4. So our next event here will be the girls 200 IM. There will be 2 swimmers. So in lane 2 will be Amelia Lynch, and in lane 4 will be Samantha Flum. So Flum in 4, Lynch in 2. This is the girls 200 IM. Okay, clean, good start by Lynch in lane 2. In the water quick. So it's Lynch in lane 2, Flum in lane 4. So you watch both of them transition into their second 25 in the butterfly. Flum in lane 4 has about a body length lead on Lynch right now. As you've seen in these mid-distance type events, it really doesn't matter who has the lead in the beginning, because we have seen some pretty great comebacks over the past few weeks as Flum maintains her lead in lane 4 as both swimmers have transitioned over to the backstroke here. Flum and Lynch, both strong swimmers on this Wheeler team. But it is Flum to the wall first. She's opened up a little bit of a lead on Lynch. She'll transition over to the breaststroke here. So we'll keep an eye on that turn. She's out to the breaststroke, and you'll see Amelia Lynch in lane 2. She will transition from backstroke over to breaststroke here. So as we come out a little wider, giving you some perspective on the lead that Samantha Flum has built up in lane 4 over Amelia Lynch. Teammates cheering both Flum and Lynch on here as Samantha makes her turn in lane 4, coming home on the breaststroke, and she will finish up the 2 IM with the freestyle here. She's opened up bit of a lead here on Lynch, so let's see what happens here. Flum's at the wall. She's transitioned over to the freestyle here. Samantha has a very fluid and smooth freestyle stroke here, breathing once every 3 or 4 strokes. Lynch will make her transition over as well, but it will be out of lane 4, Samantha Flum, who will be a winner this afternoon here in the girls 200 IM. So Samantha with a strong close here. She's at the wall. She will be your winner here. We'll transition over to lane 2. We'll catch Amelia Lynch finishing up here. She's in lane 2. It's great to watch these swimmers seemingly week after week improving on their strokes and on their times here. Great job by Lynch and Flum there in the girls 2IM, and that'll bring us to the boys 2IM. We'll feature in lane 2 Thomas Lynch, and in lane 4 Charlie Rigona. So once again, we have a Lynch in lane 2 and Charlie Rigona in lane 4. Charlie, who celebrated his 17th birthday yesterday, out to an early slim lead here in lane 4. Very powerful butterfly swimmer Charlie is. It's built up about a 2-second lead on Lynch in lane 2. Charlie's at the wall. He'll transition over to the backstroke. Lynch is at the wall. He's transitioned as well. Let's see if Lynch can make up a little bit of this lead that Rigona has built up here in lane 4. So Charlie Rigona here in lane 4. He'll transition from backstroke over to breaststroke, as will Lynch in lane 2, but it is Rigona out to that early commanding lead here in lane 4. As you see Coach Murphy and some of the Wheeler girls also on the sideline here with some encouragement for Charlie and Thomas here. So this 2IM will be Rigona's to lose here in lane 4. He's going to hit the wall and transition over to freestyle. Once again, Rigona in lane 4, Lynch in lane 2. Thomas in lane 2 has transitioned over to freestyle as well. But it will be Charlie Rigona in lane 4, your winner here in the boys 200 IM. Great showing by Charlie here. Going to bring you back to lane 2. Catch Thomas Lynch finishing up here. So Lynch in lane 2 will finish up his 2IM. Great job by Tom. But your winner here, coming out of lane 4, will be Charlie Rigona here in the boys 200 IM. And that will take us to the girls 50 free. Our fastest race of the afternoon will feature Camille Haynen in lane 4, Tara Lakamwasam in lane 2, Isabel Mitchell in lane 6, Ella Harris in lane 1, and Jules Powell in lane 3. Okay, so we don't have Jules Powell in lane 3. And all right, so my sheet is a little off here. But we have Camille Haynen in lane 4. She's being challenged by Lakamwasam in lane 2, but it will be Camille Haynen in lane 4, your winner of the girls 50 free, followed by senior captain Tara Lakamwasam. So great swimming by Haynen and Lakamwasam. We will have Isabel Mitchell finishing next in lane 6, followed by Ella Harris in lane 1. So great job by the girls 50 freestyle swimmers here this afternoon at Pods, and that will take us to the boys 50 free. We'll feature in lane 4 Anand Shah, in lane 2 Vijay Shah, and in lane 6 Adil Khan. So the Shah brothers in lanes 2 and 4, Adil Khan in lane 6. This will be the boys 50 freestyle. All right, the officials are ready. The swimmers are ready. We're off here for the boys 50 free. Once again, lane 4, Anand Shah. Lane 2, Vijay Shah. Lane 6, Adil Khan. And it is Anand Shah out to a quick and early lead. Looks like he was shot out of a cannon here at the start. Vijay in lane 2, though, trying to challenge here, but this 50 free will be all Anand Shah in lane 4 from wire to wire. He will be your winner. Brother Vijay will come in second, followed by Adil Khan in lane 6, and that will conclude the first half of our event here this afternoon. I believe we will have about a 5-minute intermission. And now that we are up to about 25 viewers, wanted to get out some notes that I read earlier on your Wheel of Warriors. So Charlie Ragona celebrated his 17th birthday yesterday, so a belated happy birthday to Charlie. Mateo Smith celebrating his 16th birthday today. So Charlie yesterday, Mateo Smith today, happy birthday to both of these young men. So missing in action today are seniors Ren Hager, who is out with a concussion, and Nathan Heronian. So the Wheeler community misses them, wishes them speedy recoveries, and they look forward to having both of them back for Wheeler's final dual meet, which will take place on President's Day, Monday, February 15th at 11:30 a.m. This will be our senior meet as the senior swimming warriors face off for the final time in our dual meet season. So also missing today is freshman Ethan Yao. So Ethan is representing Wheeler today at the virtual Model UN conference hosted by the University of Toronto. So what a great accomplishment for Ethan. So good luck to Ethan and all of the Wheeler School students who are attending the virtual Model UN conference today. Coach Murphy and Coach Filippo are proud of the many ways in which our swimmers engage in and contribute to the Wheeler community. So in other Wheeler news, the Wheeler girls were victorious over Smithfield in week 1 with a score of 60-31. So the coaches would like to thank Smithfield for a great virtual matchup and the organization of Smithfield coach Jen Bebo. Wheeler Warriors girls team wishes the Smithfield Sentinels girls team the best of luck in the remaining meets of the season. We're still awaiting scores from meets 1 and 2, and we'll be sure to get them out as soon as we have them. And finally, as always, Coach Murphy and Coach Filippo would like to thank all of the swim families, friends, and especially the alumni who tune in every week for their support. And I can attest to that. We are up to 25 viewers here on this Saturday afternoon, so we certainly appreciate all of you taking the time to join us here. The Wheeler swimmers are working hard and could not do it without your support. Speaking of support, helping out on the deck today, we have Miss Henneman, who's the head of the upper school, Cynthia Ragona, Charlie's mom, and senior Ren Hager. So they're helping with the timing duties, with the duties at the scorer's table. So let's jump into the live chat and see what we have going on in our first break in the action today. So we've talked about Sandra Smith. We have Mara Little checking in. Mara, thanks for joining us. Nancy Murphy, John Ferrier as well. KJ Block, who we've talked about, Tom Price, John Ferrier, and Bart Johnson Harris with, so far, the quote of the afternoon saying Ella Harris is as swift and nimble as the majestic black marlin. Love it. Bart always checking in with a inspirational type of quote here in the live chat. So we appreciate everybody taking the time this afternoon. We're in a little bit of a quick intermission here after the 50 free. When we get back to action, we will have the girls and boys 100 fly, 100 free, and then the 500 free. So still have a lot of action here this afternoon to get to from pods in East Providence, Rhode Island for today's Interscholastic League matchup between your Wheeler Warriors and Middletown and Rogers High Schools. You know, I would say Middletown and Rogers school nicknames, but I've been out of high school for so long, I don't even remember who they are, and I did not know who Wheeler was up against today. So apologies to all the Middletown and Rogers fans if any of you are on here. Live chat, always a great place to be. Some pretty fun comments and good camaraderie among the family, friends, alumni, and everyone else who has chimed in. But I don't see anybody chiming in on the Super Bowl. We talked about who do you have earlier, the Bucs or the Chiefs? I would say most folks here in the New England area will be rooting for the Bucs tomorrow. Michael Mitchell checking in. Go Isabel and the Wheeler Warriors. Thank you, Michael, for taking the time to join us here this afternoon. Isabel's next race, let's see. Isabel will be in the girls 100 breast, so she's a little bit away from her next race, but thank you for taking the time. So once again, Bucs or Chiefs, who you got? Let's hear it in the live chat. I'd be surprised if there were many, if any, Chiefs fans out there. I think most of this region is going to be solely in the corner of Tom Brady and the Buccaneers tomorrow. Should be interesting as we're expecting some inclement weather in Tampa tomorrow, as we are here in New England as well. A little different types of precipitation down in Tampa. Looks like some rain, which will be persistent throughout the game with a temperature of 75. Here in New England, we're expecting some snow. Guess it depends on where you live as far as how much you get tomorrow. So good day to just stay in all day, watch some pregame, cook up some good food, enjoy your families, and watch that Super Bowl. So your Warriors have cleared the pool a little bit here. It looks like we're going to be getting back into the action in a second. All right, so we're moving into the girls 100-yard butterfly. On the girls' side, we will have in lane 4, Megan Mongovin, and in lane 2, Isa Castaño. So Mongovin in lane 4, Castaño in lane 2. Megan forgot to put her goggles on. She's got them on. She's ready to go here. So Castaño in lane 2, Mongovin in lane 4. This is the girls 100 fly. So Megan out to an early lead here in lane 4 in what is our first event of the second half of the meet here this afternoon. The girls 100 fly with Castaño not too far behind in lane 2. So Megan in lane 4, Isa in lane 2. Megan's gonna hit the wall as she finishes her first 50. Same with Isa here. So let's see the second half of the fly here. See if Isa's gonna make a little bit of a run on Megan. Both swimmers look very strong, but it is Mongavin in lane 4, who gets to the wall first, followed by Cassano in lane 2. So as they come down the stretch here, it is going to be Megan Mongavin in lane 4. She will be your winner of the girls' 100 fly, followed by Isa Castaño in lane 2. So great job to both Megan and Isa, and that will take us to the boys' 100 fly. There will be 2 swimmers in this event as well. Harry Feng in lane 4, Anand Shah in lane 2. So both Harry and Anand very busy so far this afternoon, swimming multiple events here at Pods in East Providence, Rhode Island. Once again, this is the boys' 100 fly. Harry Feng in lane 4, Anand Shah in lane 2. Looks like Anand does not have his mask on now. He wore his mask into the pool in the last event and forgot. Had to take it off at the last minute. This is the boys' 100 fly. So Harry Feng in lane 4, Anand Shah in lane 2. Harry out to a quick start here. In lane 4. As you watch Harry finish his first 50, he'll transition over to the second half of this 100 fly. Once again, many of these wheeler swimmers here probably gunning for some states qualifying times. For the uncertainty around what is going to happen as far as Rhode Island State Championships is up in the air right now. But just in case, you want to be on the right side of those times. So it will be Harry Feng in lane 4. Your winner here in the 100 fly. We're going to bring it into lane 2, where we will have Anand Shah finishing his final 25. In the 100 fly. Obviously the butterfly, extremely tiring event here. Anand doing a great job fighting through a little fatigue here to finish strong in lane 2 at the top of your screen. So once again, Harry Feng, your winner out of lane 4. Anand Shah, second place in lane 2, and that will take us to the girls' 100 freestyle. We'll feature in lane 4, Abby Butlin, in lane 2, Amelia Lynch, and in lane 6, Jules Powell. So Powell in 6, Lynch in 2, Butlin in lane 4. This is the girls' 100 free. So Abby Butlin out to a quick lead here in lane 4, followed by Powell in lane 6. Lynch in lane 2. It is Butlin who will get to the wall first, completing her first 50. Looks like it's going to be Jules Powell in lane 6, followed closely by Amelia Lynch in lane 2, but the story here is Abby Butlin in lane 4, who has built a very sizable lead on the field. She will be your winner here in the girls' 100 free. The question is, who will come in second place? You have Powell in lane 6, Lynch in lane 2. As you see Butlin finishing up here, we'll bring it back to the action. Once again, Jules Powell in lane 6, Lynch in lane 2. They are very close, neck and neck here as they reach the flags. Coming to the end, it's going to be Amelia Lynch in lane 2, coming in second place. So congratulations to Butlin, Abby Butlin coming in first, followed by Amelia Lynch and Jules Powell in the girls' 100 free. And this will be the boys' 100 free. 2 swimmers, Sam Curtis will be in lane 4, Vijay Shah in lane 2. So Sam Curtis in lane 4, Vijay Shah in lane 2. This will be the boys' 100 free. Good clean start here. It's Curtis out to an early lead here. Let's see what happens as we go along here in this boys 100 freestyle event at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. It remains Curtis in the lead, overshot. About a body length lead at this point in this boys 100 freestyle action here. Curtis has made the turn here for his final 50, as has Vijay Shah in lane 2. Just to reset the action here, lane 1 is at the top of your screen, furthest from the camera position. Lane 6 closest to the camera. It is Curtis to the wall first in lane 4. He will be your winner here this afternoon in the boys 100 free. So Sam Curtis out of lane 4. Vijay Shah will come in second. He's in lane 2. That will conclude your boys 100 freestyle event and take us to our longest event of the day, which is the 500 free. We will be combining the boys and girls for the 500 free this afternoon. You will have Samantha Flum from the girls' side and Mateo Smith celebrating his 16th birthday today on the boys' side. So Smith in 2, Flum will be in lane 4. This will be the mixed 500 free. Okay, official is ready. Looks like the swimmers are ready as Flum is getting rid of her mask here. Smith and Flum are on the blocks, and here we go, folks. This is the 500 freestyle. Smith with his customary clapping on the blocks, getting fired up for this 500 free, and it really is a battle of the mind here, swimming a 500 free. Being a distance event, both of these swimmers do not have anybody in the lanes directly next to them, so typically in a normal swimming environment, you'd have other swimmers to each side of you. You'd be able to pace yourself. You'd know going into the actual race who you should be pacing against. So very difficult to pace. You don't want to go out too fast and have nothing at the end, and you certainly don't want to go out too slow and have a lot left at the end of the race. So typically you'll see many swimmers start out this 5 free with a quick 100. They'll settle into a good steady pace for the next 3 100s, and then the final 100 they'll pick up the pace and turn it up a little bit. So once again, Samantha Flum in lane 4, Mateo Smith in lane 2. We can't get wide enough to show you both of these swimmers, so right now we'll key in on lane 4, Samantha Flum. You'll see Smith motoring along here in lane 2 as well. You'll see on the far side of the pool their Wheeler teammates counting the laps for them. Very easy. I've seen many a swimmer, and I've actually seen quite a few counters lose track of where they are. So you definitely have to pay attention whether you're swimming the 500 or whether you are a counter. Very important job. My daughter one year had the unfortunate accident where she was counting for a swimmer and she messed up the counting. Certainly we didn't let her live that one down for quite some time. Fortunately, it wasn't an important race for the particular swimmer she was counting for, but nevertheless, always need to make sure you're keeping track of the action here. So once again, Samantha Flum in lane 4, Mateo Smith in lane 2. This is the mixed 500 freestyle event here today from Pods. So Smith has finished his 11th lap. Flum is on lap number 10 right now. Both swimmers, once again, settled into a very good pace here toward the middle of this 500 free. Saving a little bit for the final 100 at some point coming up. So it's Flum in lane 4, Smith in lane 2. They both continue to churn away here in this mixed 500 free action from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island, on a rather cold but nice day here. Sun is shining. As you see Mateo Smith at the top of the screen, he's in lane 2. Samantha Flum in the middle of your screen, she's in lane 4. So Flum in 4, Smith in lane 2 here. Mateo is finishing up his 17th lap. Flum is going to be finishing up her 13th in a second. So as you see, Smith has picked up the pace a little bit here as he's transitioned to the bell lap, which will be his final 50 here. So it will be Mateo Smith who will be the winner here of your mixed 500 freestyle event this afternoon. So great job by Mateo as he finishes up in lane 2. We're going to bring you a little closer to the action here for Samantha Flum in lane 4. So she's on lap 17, I believe. Yep. So she's on lap 17. You hear the bell. Samantha now has her final 50 to go as she's picked up the pace a little bit here, as most of the swimmers do. Hearing that bell must be a great sound to hear, knowing there's only 2 more laps left of this 500 free. So Flum will finish up here from lane 4. It was Mateo Smith, your winner, out of lane 2, followed by Samantha Flum in your mixed.
Nice job, Sam!
500 free action here this afternoon, and that will take us to our girls' 200 free relay. There are 2 entries. Team 1 will feature Abby Butlin, Camille Haynen, Samantha Flum, who is just cooling down after her 500 free, and Megan Mongovan in lane 4. Team 2 will have Amelia Lynch, Jules Powell, Isa Castaño, and Tara Lakamwasam. So it will be Butlin and Lynch first in the pool here. Poor Samantha just swam her 500. Now she's going to get right back into a 200 free relay. Fortunately, she's toward the back end of that relay. So once again, this will be the girls' 200 free relay. Butlin and Lynch will lead us off here in lanes 4 and 2 respectively. So it looks like the official is ready. Swimmers are almost ready. Yes, Mark Harris says, go Mateo, next step a driver's license. It's only a matter of time till we see Mateo driving himself to practice in the morning here at Pods. I'm sure Jeff, Sandra are thrilled about that. So Butland in lane 4, Lynch in lane 2. We're underway here in the girls' 200 free relay. Abby Butland out to a quick start in lane 4. Abby will transition it over to Camille Haynen in lane 4. This team out to a quick start here as you'll watch Lynch hand it off to Jules Powell in lane 2. So you have Powell in lane 2, Haynen in lane 4. Right now it is Haynen's team in lane 4 with the lead. Camille will hand it over to Samantha Flum, who is probably very tired after just finishing the 500, but she'll get right back into the action here in lane 4. Clean transition, Flum is in the water. Powell will hand it over to Castano. Castano's in the water, so Castano in lane 2, Samantha Flum in lane 4. It is the team in lane 4 out to a pretty commanding lead. So Samantha, after swimming the 500, swimming a strong 200 free relay like here, she'll hand it over to Megan Mungovan in lane 4. Mungovan is in the water. And Castano will hand it over to Tara Lakamwasam in lane 2. So you have in lane 2, Tara Lakamwasam, in lane 4, Megan Mungovan. As Mungovan sprints towards the finish line here, it will be your team in lane 4 of Abby Butland, Camille Haynen, Samantha Flum, and Megan Mungovan taking first place here in the girls' 200 free relay, followed by the team of Amelia Lynch, Jules Powell, Isa Castano, and Tara Lakamwasam. That will take us to the boys' 200 free relay, in which there will be one team led off by Harry Fang, followed by Thomas Lynch, Charlie Ragona, and Mateo Smith as the anchor. So Fang, Lynch, Ragona, Smith, the lineup here in the boys' 200 free relay. Nice job by the ladies there in the 200 free relay. This is the boys' 2 free relay. Harry Fang, first swimmer in the pool. He'll hand it off to Thomas Lynch. Again, swimming with nobody next to you and no competition, not an easy thing to do. These Wheeler swimmers have made it look easy. Great start by Thomas Lynch here in lane 4. So Fang handed it off to Lynch. Lynch is in lane 4. So Lynch in lane 4, he'll hand it off to Charlie Ragona, who will be next in the pool. Charlie is in, he's in lane 4. And then Mateo Smith will be your anchor here in the boys' 200 free relay as Ragona hits the wall, begins his turn for home here out of lane 4. He'll transition over to your anchor, Mateo Smith. In lane 4, Smith is in the water here. Very strong 200 boys free relay team here. So as you watch Smith finish up, that will cap out the boys' 200 free relay here this afternoon. It will take us into our final 3 events of the afternoon. First one will be the girls 100 back. It will be Camille Haynen in lane 4. So it will just be Camille Haynen in lane 4 here. So Camille will be swimming by herself here. We'll get a little closer to the action here with Haynen. So this is your girls 100 back. Swimming out of lane 4, it is Camille Haynen. From your Wheeler Warrior team here, as you see Coach Murphy on the sideline. Haynen with nice backstroke, nice pacing here. She's going to finish out her first 50. So Haynen has made the turn here. She'll finish out her final 25 here of the 100 backstroke. Nice job by Camille here. She'll finish out the girls 100 back, and that will take us to the boys 100 back. Once again, there will be one swimmer. It will be junior Charlie Ragona. He'll be swimming out of lane 4 as well. So Ragona in lane 4 here for your boys 100 backstroke. Good start by Ragona there. As Charlie finishes up his first 50. Coach DiFilippo telling Charlie to take it home here. Reference to having a strong second half of this 100 back. So Charlie has finished up here. Great job by Charlie here in the boys 100 back, swimming by himself. And that will bring us to the girls 100 breaststroke, which will feature in lane 4, Abby Butlin, in lane 2, Anna Block, in lane 6, Isabel Mitchell, and in lane 1, Ella Harris. So Butlin in 4, Block in 2, Mitchell in 6, Ella Harris in lane 1. This is the girls 100 breaststroke. Good start by Butlin there in lane 4. She had the best start out of any of the swimmers and is out to an early lead, followed by Anna Block in lane 2. So it's Butlin in 4, Block in lane 2, both out to quick starts here in the girls 100 breast. So Butlin has about a body length lead on Block. Block challenging here though. We'll see what this second 50 brings here. It's Butland to the wall first. Block about a second to a second and a half behind here. So let's see if Anna can make a strong late push here. Catch up to Abby, who's swimming on a lane 4. So again, Butland in lane 4, block in lane 2. Ella Harris in lane 1. Isabel Mitchell in lane 6. But right now it is a race between Abby Butland in lane 4, Anna Block in lane 2, and it will be Abby Butland in lane 4 who will take the girls' 100-yard breaststroke here this afternoon. Anna Block closing strong. It won't be enough. Great race by Anna as well. Out of lane 2. So it's Isabel Mitchell to the wall next. She's going to finish out her 100 breasts, followed by Ella Harris is in 1. So Ella Harris doing a great job in lane 1. Same for Isabel Mitchell in lane 6 here. These girls are very close right now. So the battle for third place is going to be very close here. It looks like Isabel Mitchell does have a little bit of a lead on Ella Harris. It will be Mitchell who closes it out here in lane 6, followed by Ella Harris. So great 100 breaststroke here. Once again, it was Butland, Block, Mitchell, and Harris in that order. So great job by all of the girls breaststrokers here as we transition into the boys breaststroke. That will feature in lane 4, Mateo Smith, in lane 2, Thomas Lynch, and in lane 6, Umair Khan. So Smith, Lynch, and Khan for your boys 100 breaststroke action here. Smith is fired up. His teammates are fired up. Here we go. Boys 100 breast. Mateo out to an early lead. He'll get to the wall first here in your boys 100 breaststroke action here. So it was Smith to the wall first, followed by Lynch in lane 2. Umair Khan at the bottom of your screen here in lane 6. He'll make the transition into the second half of his 100 breast. We're going to pick up the action back in lane 4, where Mateo Smith has led from the start here in the 100 breast. He's having a great birthday. It will be Mateo Smith, your winner here in the boys 100 breast. As Mateo finishes up on the action here. Looks like lane 2 will be Thomas Lynch, will be your second place finisher here in the boys 100 breast. And Umair Khan in lane 6 will come in third. So we will have a finish of Smith, Lynch, and Khan in your boys 100 breast. And ladies and gentlemen, this will take us to our final event of the afternoon here. This will be the girls 400 free relay. There will be one girls and one boys entrant. The girls will swim first, be led by senior captain Tara Lakamwasam, followed by, I'm not sure because Lila Rizvi, I don't believe is here, Isa Castaño, and Amelia Lynch. But we do know that Tara Lakamwasam will be the first in the pool. So I think it will be Jules Powell who will swim the second leg here of your girls 400 free relay here this afternoon. Lakamwasam out to a very quick start. And again, we've had a great afternoon of swimming here at Pods in East Providence by your Wheeler Warriors. Good effort put in all the way around, good sportsmanship, everything that we like to see here from a swim team, which swimming can be a very individual sport, right? So anything you can do to make it more of a team sport per se, get that camaraderie going as well. And your Wheeler Warriors exhibit tons of sportsmanship and great camaraderie here among all the swimmers. So kudos to Coach Murphy and Coach DiFilippo for fostering that type of culture here. As you watch LaCamwasam, she's going to hand it over to Jules Powell. Tara is a senior captain on the team. Let's watch this transition over to Jules. Jules is in the water, very graceful entry. So Jules will be coming in to finish her first 50 here. So good first 50 by Jules Powell here in the second to last race of the afternoon. This is the girls 400 free relay here at Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. As you see Powell begin and get to the middle of her final 25 here. Good transition by Jules Powell over to Isa Castaño. So Isa in the water here in lane 4. Castaño will be your third swimmer here in the girls 400 free relay. And Isa, like the first two swimmers, very strong here in her first 50. So you watch her make the turn heading into the second half of her 100 freestyle leg here of the girls 400 free relay this afternoon. Once again, this is a Rhode Island Interscholastic League matchup between your Wheeler Warriors against Middletown High School and Rogers High School. So Castaño will transition over to Amelia Lynch. Lynch will be the anchor here this afternoon on this 4x100 relay team. Lynch is in the water. Great job by Castaño there. Lynch finishing up her 50, making the turn for her final 50 on what will be the girls' final event of this afternoon here. Once again, it has been my pleasure to bring you the action live to your cars, your living rooms, wherever you may be watching this. I know we've had people literally from all over the world who have joined us in our broadcasts that we've done by Wheeler and even some of the other high schools that we're carrying as well here. So you'll watch Lynch finish up here. That was the girls 400 free relay consisting of LaCamwasam, Powell, Castaño, and Lynch. And now we'll get to our last event of the afternoon, which will be the boys 400 free relay. Leading off for the boys will be Sam Curtis, followed by Vijay Shah, Umair Khan, and Anand Shah. So boys 400 free relay, Curtis, Shah, Khan, and Shah will be your lineup here. This is the final event of the afternoon here this afternoon. Officials are ready. Curtis is up on the blocks. He's ready to go. Curtis is in the water. We are well underway here for our final event of the afternoon from pod swimming here in East Providence, Rhode Island. This is the boys 400 free relay. So Curtis having a good first 25 here. It's all about pacing in this quasi mid-distance type of event. Curtis, Sam doing a very good job here. As he finishes up his first 50, he'll make the turn, begin his final 50. So once he finishes up, Sam will hand it over to Vijay Shah, who will swim the second leg of this boys 400 free relay this afternoon. Sam hits the wall here. He's made the turn into his final 25. Once again, Sam will hand it over to Vijay Shah. Let's watch the transition here. Good touch. Shah enters the water. Once again, this will be Vijay Shah in lane 4 here. Swimming his leg of the 4x100 boys free relay. Oh, it looks like Vijay has lost his goggles. So Vijay's goggles down around his mouth area, but he continues to motor on, and that's one of the things about swimming. There are equipment malfunctions. Sometimes you'll lose your cap, sometimes you may lose your goggles. You gotta grit on and keep going, and Vijay is doing just that. His goggles are just about under his nose right now, but great effort by this young man, continuing to power forward here. His teammates are cheering him on. Great effort here by Vijay Shah. He lost his goggles about midway through his first 25. They're sitting in a very uncomfortable position right above his mouth. Vijay will hand it off to Umair Khan, so great job by Vijay there. Lost his goggles, still battled through. Umair Khan in the water here right now in lane 4. This is the boys 400 free relay. It is the last event of the afternoon here at Pods. In this Rhode Island Interscholastic League matchup between your Wheeler Warriors, Middletown High School, and Rogers High School. Umair's going to finish his first 50. We'll continue to follow Umair in lane 4 here. He'll go down, hit the wall, make his transition into his final 25. And your anchor here will be Anand Shah. So Umair will hand it off to Anand Shah here for the anchor in the 4x100 boys freestyle relay. Good effort so far by each of the 3 swimmers. Shah is in the water, rather tall young man. Very good breaststroke. Freestyle stroke here by Anand. Breathing about once every 3 or 4 strokes, which is typical what you would see in this type of distance, swimming 100. Very often you'll see in the shorter races, the 50 free, there are swimmers who basically only breathe at the wall. Extremely difficult to do. Got to train your lungs hard for that one. But Anand Shah continuing to battle through the water here. He's about to hit the wall and make the turn for his final 25 to wrap up a great day of swimming here at Pods with your Wheeler Warriors. So Shaw will touch the wall. This will close out our meet this afternoon here at Pod. So a little bit of a late start. We get going really good. So the next meet will be our final dual meet for Wheeler. It will be held on President's Day, Monday, February 15th at 11:30 a.m. So this will be our senior meet as the senior Warriors. Oh, okay. I thought I was missing a event here, but it looks like the Wheeler team just doing a little chant at the end of the meet here. So once again, February 15th, President's Day at 11:30 will be our final dual meet of the season, and it will be our senior meet as the senior swimming Warriors face off for the final time in the season and in their careers at Wheeler. So we will have the live stream link out to you at some point towards the end of this week. If the meet starts at 11:30, we will probably go live around 11:15. So once again, we appreciate everyone taking the time to join us here this afternoon. Oh, it looks like Wheeler's going to do a little, maybe like a after meet practice here as they're getting in the pool with their kickboards. I don't know what they're doing. They're having a great time though. It looks fun. I wish I could jump in the pool. But once again, this is Jeremy Abreu. I'll be signing off here from Pod Swimming in East Providence, Rhode Island. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your weekend and enjoy the Super Bowl. We will see you next Monday, February 15th at 11:15 a.m. Have a great day.